and bad news, everybody. The good news is I'm going to a Braves game this Sunday, June 6th, against the Los Angeles Dodgers, and the scheduled pitchers are Max Fried and Trevor Bauer, so it'll be awesome to see Trevor Bauer pitching. That is all I gotta say. Bad news is there's something wrong with the Atlanta Braves. The 2021 Atlanta Braves are cursed. I'm gonna say it now. They are cursed. Because whenever they get close to getting a 500 record or above 500 record, they lose. Currently sit at 25-27. Had a very winnable game last night to the Washington Nationals and ended up losing it 11-6. There is something wrong with this Braves team, and I've wanted to make this video for a while now, but I kept having hope because, it's still early in the season. Now it just feels like something's off. There is so frustrating. Putting Santana in with a rested bullpen in a tied up 1-1 game is terrible managing by Brian Snitker, and I've been for Snitker 1,000,000%. I've been saying, let's go, keep him around. After some of these bullpen managing, I don't know if he should be around. I don't. There's just something off with this team. And something else that happened that also proves this theory. Marcell Ozuna has been arrested for beating women. His wife. That's just what the report says. God, what is happening to this team? What is happening to this team? I don't know. I do not know. I don't know what's happening to this team. Because with everything, can't get a 500 record. Some guys are underperforming. Marcell Ozuna leaving. Injury after injury after injury. Husker Yanoa breaks his hand. Soroka not good for the year. Travis d'Arnaud on the 60-day IL. This team has been cursed. I don't know if it was us blowing the 3-1 lead in the NLCS. I don't know if it was like Mookie Betts single-handedly carrying the Dodgers to a World Series against us. I don't know what this is. But it seems every time there's a story about the Atlanta Braves coming out, it's bad news. Lost the All-Star game. Yanoa's hand after punching a wall. Ozuna arrested, just injuries, losing the All-Star game. Is that what affected us? Is that what is affecting this team? Is us losing the All-Star game? Because if it is, give us the All-Star game back. Because goodness, we need it. But James, you're only two games back from 500. You're just fine. I know that. I know that. But with everything else going on, it seems like there's just so much frustration. And my main frustration is towards the bullpen. We got the starters figured out, but we need some middle relief. I don't care if we have to turn a starter into a bullpen. Touki Toussaint, who might I add, is also hurt. Just nuke him. I pitched okay last night in the bullpen. Just Josh Tomlin is that guy that can give us 2 innings at least, and he's just been bad this year. A lot of those guys in the bullpen have just been bad. And the continuation to put in Jacob Webb fascinates me. Santana fascinates me. Because they're not good. At all. They just haven't been. Webb's improved a little bit. Maybe drilling Pilar in the face helped him out. But, that's terrible. Kevin Pilar, dude. Imagine. Mad respect, okay? He was drilled in the face. That would have kept me out the sidelines for 2 months. He got back in 2 weeks. So, good for him. Bryce Wilson is a starter for us. We got a bunch of dudes down in AAA that we just might need to call up just to give a shot in the bullpen. Because our current bullpen guys, they're not making the cut on a lot of other teams. They might make the cut for the Pirates, but not the Braves. They shouldn't be on this team. We are World Series or bust this year, and we currently sit at 25-27. 2019, Washington Nationals sat at 19-31 at one point, ended up winning the World Series. I'm not that worried about it, but if things continue the way they're continuing, Freddie Freeman is going to go to jail. Acuna is going to tear his ACL. Yeah, that's just how it's feeling, okay? Because every time there's a story, it seems to be negative. We need positivity. And something needs to change for this team, too. Like, change up the lineup a little bit. Go out, make a trade. There needs to be a trade before this trade deadline. If we don't make a single move, we're not winning the World Series. So there needs to be a trade. A trade needs to be made. It does. Trade needs to happen. So a new chemistry, a new power bat, a new contact hitter, a new something needs to happen on this team. Or otherwise, we're not winning the World Series. And this is ultimate frustration as a Braves fan. Because I don't like seeing this team like that. I'm not excited to watch them play anymore. That's why I've been watching a little less of games, but I watch as many as I can. And so at times it just... Acuna is tied for the league in home runs with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's good news. Acuna wants the MVP this year. And if we can just get some pitching, maybe fire Brian Snitker a little bit because bullpen management has been terrible, then we're good. I think this team is way too talented to continue playing the way it is. And we're at like a stretch, so maybe we just got to wait it out. Maybe put together win streaks. Every time we win 2 games, we lose 4 games. And we're in the exact same spot we've been for a month. Going to a Braves game, June 6th. Obviously, I'm going to be walking out the red Freddie Freeman jersey. And I can't wait to watch these Braves play in person. First time in a while since I've gone to a Braves game. The last one time I went to a Braves game was 2018. Didn't go to one in 2019. I had opportunities to. Just didn't really work out in 2019. And then, of course, COVID. So 2021, finally going back to a Braves game. Can't wait to be there. Can't wait to see you all there. Can't wait to see the Braves play. And, of course, I'm obviously interested to see Trevor Bauer play. He's one of my favorite pitchers to watch. Sadly, it's going to be him dominating. Last time he pitched in Atlanta was the wild card game of last year. And, he did the chop thing and everybody got mad at him. I thought it was funny because he went like 8 scoreless innings. So I thought it was funny. And he deserved that. So hopefully we don't see another performance like that. Maybe a little bit of performance like that. Because I still want to see the Braves win. I haven't been to a Braves game where they've lost. So, help them keep that streak alive. Something needs to change. Something's off. Braves are cursed. Let's hope me going there changes the curse, right? Let's hope. Thank you for listening.